finale.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. Welcome, Raven, Puppy Doll, Blues, Neo Zero, and Greedra. It is Saturday, March 30th, 2024. It's 12:42 p.m. How are you guys doing? I guess this music could be a little bit louder. It's so quiet. You got strep throat. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear. Craving coffee? Why don't you get some? I feel like I want to cut my caffeine intake some, but that's so hard to do. So annoying. And if you try to go cold turkey on caffeine, you get like the headaches from hell. You know, I don't like this version of the Mog House music because it's recorded from inside of the Sandoria Mog House, and there's a crackling fire, but the way that they've positioned the camera is like the fire is 100% hard panned to the right stereo channel, so I just hear like, and it's like louder than the music is. Bad upload. Here, let's get the Windurst music instead. This has ambient sound too. Oh my god. You know what? Forget it. We're going back to What's Shenmue. Incompetent fools of the YouTube audio world. That's gonna be way too loud now. Oh, Halcyon vibes. Yeah, fireplace.wave. You got me on speaker? 1 million destructions forever. Wow. The litany of destruction. I feel like I have something in my eye. I almost never listen to or watch anything on speakers if I can help it, because I hate it. Unless I'm like in a car, like an enclosed space. Like I hate TV speakers, I hate computer speakers, I hate phone speakers. Like they just sound so harsh, and like I can't deal with like loud sounds. And especially it's like so bad for like laptop speakers or phone speakers, and sometimes TV speakers that are like really tinny and have like a very like sharp kind of sound. It's really unpleasant, and it's like one of those things that is like just nails on a chalkboard to me. Cannot deal with it. Super sensitive to sound, and it's really fucking annoying. Sometimes I wish I could just turn my fucking ears off entirely and just not have to deal with it. Being able to hear like the slightest sound at times, if it's like a particular type of sound, will drive me absolutely fucking nuts, and I won't be able to concentrate. If I try to read, it'll be like my eyes are moving over the words without understanding anything that I'm reading. It's so maddening. Damn it. I can hear a ticking watch in a quiet room, and it drives me nuts. Yeah. That's the kind of thing, just like... I don't know if it's worse when it's a regular sound that is like, you know, spaced out evenly, or when it's like a irregular sound and it just like happens unpredictably. I think that maybe that's worse because then you're anticipating the next iteration of the sound and you're just like kind of pissed off, like, when is it gonna happen? Ah! And then it happens and you lose your mind and feel pain. I think that my most hated sound ever is like TV, the sound of TV audio played through a wall. Something about just like the muddy, like, it's like, it makes me want to become a fucking serial killer. I hate it so much. Ugh. Maybe that's how it happens. There's that, but like more intense and warily while streaming the other day from upstairs neighbors. Your headphones amplified it? How? It just kind of sucks that like a lot of people, because they're not bothered by this stuff, they don't really understand that things like putting your TV up against the wall that your neighbor's home shares, or mounting the TV on the wall, even worse, because then the sound is like conducting directly into the structure of the building, is like going to just make that person's life significantly worse. And if you tried to explain that to them, they would think you're completely insane. The warbliness got like more tuned by the headphone cups. I see. I got noise canceling headphones, which do help quite a bit. They're very helpful, but if you've never used noise canceling headphones before, they actually really only cancel low frequency sounds reliably. So anything that's like kind of above mid-range is just going to punch straight through still. I don't like speakers because I worry a lot about being a bad neighbor that way. I think that it's like fine in like the daytime, but I've lived next door to people who would like had a TV up against the wall of my bedroom and they would watch TV and leave it on and like fall asleep, and just the TV would be on all night and it would just be like got that mush mouth mid-range bassy TV sound like going straight into my mattress basically. Oh, 8 lives. A lot of flat screens are designed super badly where the speakers go directly into the wall. You can't hear a thing on them and everyone in the rooms behind it hears it super loud. Yeah, I don't really know what's up with that. There's like stuff like don't like a lot of laptops have like speakers that fire down like into the table or like into your lap or something. Hi Monday, welcome. You get sound sensitive, you put on shooting ear protection? You know, it's kind of comforting to just wear something on your ears, isn't it? What if you have to sleep, though? You can't sleep wearing that. Maybe some people can. How do people sleep on their backs? How do people not sleep like they're curled up in the fucking womb? Mystery. That's why I've never gotten my ears pierced, because I hear that you're not supposed to sleep on your side, and I'm like, how? How do you sleep on your back? One ear at a time. Back sleeping is so normal. You're a dog. You don't sleep on your back. You sleep all like the Sphinx, or on your side. have broken headphones by sleeping on them from wearing them. My goodness. There was like a period of time where every night I was wearing earbuds, which were really uncomfortable, and every night, because my neighbor's TV was so loud, I would listen to Bolt Thrower's album The Fourth Crusade, which is like extremely like low grinding like bass and like low mid-range death metal. I would listen to that and I would put it on repeat and I would fall asleep just to block out the noise, because nothing else did the trick. It was like the only thing that would perfectly mask the sound of the fucking... But it did work. I have crazy dreams whenever I sleep on my back. I've actually tried to do it for that reason, but it is hard. I always get the feeling that like I'm very close to sleep when I lay on my back. I can feel like, oh, I'm just about to fall asleep, but it never happens. I get frustrated and turn over. Because I got obsessed, this is completely unrelated, I got obsessed with Andrew WK. You remember the party guy from the 2000s. Because Benji was like talking about some article about him. And I started reading it, and I was like, okay, it seems like the article was just about how there's so much like weird contradictory information about him and so many like strange occurrences and all this stuff. Hi J-Bum. So like I was reading the article and I was like, this is stupid. This person's acting like all freaked out over all this stuff that's obviously just some kind of like 2000s internet ARG type of stuff. It's not that abnormal. But then like by the time I finished reading that article, I was like really strangely preoccupied with him, and then I've just been listening to all of his albums and like trying to dig in. Like I watched a documentary about him, and oh my, like just I feel like I'm kind of losing my mind. And his most recent album, near the release date, there claimed to be some kind of a leaked vision journal where he planned out his entire career in advance, and the character of Andrew WK and all this stuff orchestrated like back in 1999 or 2000, but it's unclear if it's actually real or if it's just another weird red herring that he was like leaked himself. But it's like so in depth. It's like literally hundreds of pages of handwritten notes that are like just go on for so long, where he describes all these concepts of like, oh, I'm gonna make it seem like I am an industry plant, but at the same time I'm gonna contradict that constantly. And he's like planned all these different phases of his career and like hiring doubles to do stuff that makes him seem like something is off. And I was just like, it goes so long, and he has like all this fucking lore and stuff where he has this alter ego, or maybe some kind of like, it's like very unclear and very shadowy, this character called Steve Mike, but Steve is spelled Steev, and he's like the dark side of Andrew WK that accuses him of being an early collaborator that pushed him out. But also it's like, okay, is he like some kind of guy that he worked with and they had a falling out, or is he his alternate personality, or is he the devil or something? It's like, it sounds dumb, but it's also kind of fun. And there's just like all this stuff planted throughout all the music that is like, oh, all points to all this other stuff. It makes me feel like I'm making a Pepe Silva corkboard, but yeah, the devil, aka Steve. Remember him from Aqua Teen and from the one live-action CN Real show that people didn't demand get taken off the air the moment it showed up. CN Real? Is that Cartoon Network Real? I think that my roommate mentioned that to me. And his whole strategy was to literally say yes to every single possible engagement and business opportunity, no matter what it was. And that basically made him appear like a massively popular public figure, and like his music appeared like, oh, it's just like, you know, fun, crazy party music about enjoying life and partying. But then like a lot of the lyrics are not about that at all. And you wouldn't notice unless you were paying close attention or listening to anything but the singles or something. I don't know. It's kind of fascinating that somebody would go on with this like insane performance art shit for like 20 entire years of their life and be very dedicated to it every step of the way is like pretty incredible. That's just me though. Hi Inkana. That was the year when Cartoon Network tried to pivot to reality shows. When did that happen? Live action shows to compete with Teen Disney? But I mean, Cartoon Network was always the channel for the kids who would turn on Nickelodeon and see like Salute Your Shorts and feel like a deep churning disgust in their guts and immediately change the channel to Cartoon Network. I never watched any live action show aimed at my age group when I was young because they all made me feel like a spiritual illness. Isn't that just streamers sometimes? You know, basically. Need you to make a Pepe Silva corkboard in Blender. I'll get right on it. This is the VTuber spirit, honestly. I was just thinking, like, applying this concept to VTubers could be very fun. CN Real People felt like such a huge betrayal because of that. I mean, it seems like, why are you throwing away the one thing that makes your network, like, particularly unique? I'm sorry, I'm changing jackets. The Aqua Teen movie bomb scare caused a huge shift in management. A bunch of shows got canceled and shifted around. And all the old stuff left for Hasbro and made My Little Pony. It was a big network war. I do remember that. I distinctly remember when the Aqua Teen movie came out that they did that, and it was like a huge thing. And it was like not worth it because that movie is terrible. Like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force show is already bad enough, but the movie is like nearly unwatchable. It is so bad. Like it's like some of the most dregs of Adult Swim that ever came out. Hi Fire Mountain. Welcome. Destroy, Build, Destroy? I feel like I heard of this. Teen Titans was one of the casualties. You mean the old show? You know, there was like a period of time where one of my roommates had cable, and this was before we lived together, but I would go over to her house and we would watch like cable TV because it was like a novelty at the time, because it was like nobody had cable TV. Nobody in my age range has got cable TV. Oh, Mage. So we would just like watch Cartoon Network and stuff on TV, and the only thing that they showed 90% of the time was the new Teen Titans show, which was, I mean, like, I can't believe that anybody watched that. Like, even children. I can't believe anyone wrote it. I can't believe anyone put any amount of effort into it because it was just so nothing. But it was like their biggest show, and they literally played it 24 hours a day. Everything on the channel was Teen Titans Go, 24 hours a fucking day. And they would basically just like scuttle their other shows in order to benefit Teen Titans Go sometimes. I don't really watch like American cartoons or like keep up with that kind of stuff anymore, but it was like really astonishing to me at the time. So I was like, this is dreck even by children's TV standards. Unwatchable. It was pretty bad. I think that there was also like an on-demand channel where you could watch The Simpsons, like from Fox, but they had cropped all the episodes to make them widescreen, and it would sometimes remove entire jokes, just like visual gags that would just be like cropped out of the show. It was like very, very ridiculous. One One of the live action shows was Level Up, which was watched by so few people they re-aired the whole series. That sound. Hold up. What the fuck is that sound? You guys hear that? How strange. It sounds like someone is digging a hole directly outside my window. It's very weird. That's the killer. Oh, wonderful. We can do a collab. Hello, okay guy. I like Destroy Build Destroy because Andrew WK. Were you here before when we were talking about Andrew WK? Because that was how we got on this subject at all. I remember how weird the scheduling was back then. People talked about it a lot. It was like during that era when it seemed like people were really believing in like, oh yeah, cartoons are actually going beyond just being like meaningless shit, like bog standard bottom of the barrel entertainment for children, and like they're trying to write actual storylines, and people were like really into that. And then I don't know anybody who really cares about that anymore. That's still how the show looks on streaming services? That's miserable. Disney Plus did that to The Simpsons. Why is it on Disney? Oh yeah, because Disney bought Fox, that's right. That was my goo, sorry. Oh. Hi Doro. And hi Cure. Oh shit, it's been like 30 minutes. We gotta finish. We gotta finish NieR. We don't have time for this shit. Alright. You know that there's like all this stuff you can do in OBS that I don't do? I didn't know about that because I wasn't ever doing it. It sounds useful though. Maybe I should like learn how to use OBS after 3 years of streaming every week. After spending literally like hundreds of hours using this software. PS3 on. Transitions can look cool. It seems like there's stuff like that, or like you can edit sources and like scenes before they even show up, which I didn't even know about. We waited for Doro and Kira to show up before starting. That's definitely it. Alright, let's get the thing on the screen. We gotta make sure that we see the dragon. It's important. There it is. We always have to see the dragon, right? We have to rock the dragon. You can do stuff in OBS? Yeah, you do it all in Sammy, I'm sure. I guess that is doing it in OBS. I will never learn how to use OBS. Yeah, we're taking an oath on this. When I was a child, I would just go to a friend's house, and we would dig a hole, and that's it. This is normal human behavior that we shouldn't abandon as we grow old. That's so true. Here we go. The last...
Vice, you dumbass!
The last ever Vice, you dumbass. Hey, Koja. Can you do me a favor and destroy my workplace so I can go home early? I don't think I can do that. I don't want to get in that kind of trouble. I'm sorry. Vice, you dumbass! What are we gonna do without Vice, you dumbass every weekend? Oh, Nookaway, welcome. There was something. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, there's like all that kind of chaotic, weird behavior you do as a kid.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past.
Is this new dialogue?
Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Here we go.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I mean, as a kid, I would play in near my friend's house. There was all these dry creek beds in the woods, and we would just like run around in the creek beds and like climb in and out of them and stuff. You know, we don't need to delve into Kaine's memories again. We've already been there. We would also do stuff like putting a little plastic army man figure in a plastic bag and filling it with napkins and then lighting it on fire, which is like, I really don't know how much of that I breathed at the time. Why does he have that sword?
Beast approaches. Oh, I got it.
It can be less work too if it's just a button instead of manually dragging and resizing. I know there's like ways you can set up your model to just snap into a certain position and size. I just always do it manually though. Alright, so first things first, we don't even need to watch this cutscene. Yeah, these were all unset. So let's put Dank Lance on there. And I think that the, yeah, we got the iron pipe now. I think that the, were the words unset as well? Pretty sure they are. Hey,
Graphite 29 cheer.
Yes, Graphite 29 cheer to you as well. Thank you for subscribing for 19 months. How are you doing? Why did these have to get unset? How strange. And the big Phoenix sword. Of course, we have to get damage bonus on that as well. And the Phoenix dagger. And then we have to set up the magic, Dark Lance, make that use less magic, make it stronger, and make it cost less, which is the most important thing. And Dark Hands. You know, I never really had much cause to use anything but these like 2 spells for the most of the game. I don't know. Maybe there's, oh wait, I forgot to set up martial arts. What is this? There's like, I never guard. I'm assuming that the physical strength up is a passive. I don't know how physical strength up would apply to defending. If it... Where? MP recovery rate. Where's that MP recovery rate at? Alright. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Alright, everything's set up. Now we can be done with this.
How did it even survive?
Boy, boy howdy.
I'm not gonna let this happen again. He dies today.
My sword feels lighter. Not the blade, but the skill of the user.
So-
Strike him down.
Like, what's going on? Oh, just needed to catch up. I'm wondering, since we were so much stronger on the Route B, are we gonna be even stronger this time? We're just gonna like delete everything. It's almost my birthday in your PS3. Wow. Wow. You were also a Taurus? You can be less. Just starting every stream from now on with "Vice, you dumbass!" right before I come on screen. Sound redeem for it? Oh, we've already learned our lesson about sound redeems, haven't we? I had a migraine the last couple days. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Migraine is a terrible thing to have for that
Stay
long.
alive.
My sister's turned into a crackpot.
Grandma.
Oh, there's a lot of empty beer cans
You gotta
around.
live. You gotta come back to
Hi,
us.
Rhea. We're never going back to that. We can just skip these. We've seen the cutscenes. Apparently it's just the same all the way to the end of the game.
This is
Lunar tea.
just a little, well,
It's nothing.
Excuse me.
Alright.
Popola.
That's great.
This doesn't make
Please, people are tired.
it's crap.
I'm restreaming
It's
you on
okay.
Discord.
We
I'm
can-
No
siphoning
one's
your
sleeping
viewers
up. You
away.
and
I'm
Kanye
draining your
saved this
clouds.
village.
People are as long as
Why are you
like,
doing that?
Used
I'm
We'll see.
I'm watching both. That's gotta be kind of a bone rattling experience, I would expect. Don't restream me. That's so weird. What's wrong with you?
What is the matter? Kanye always sleep. How could I? What the hell? We should.
The hell? Can you talk like you're a fusion, like Vegito? I don't know what that sounds like. It's like when you restream Drop playing that Porky Pig game. We were all commenting in their chat. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I think I was just excited to see anybody playing Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. Because nobody plays Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. And nobody expects it to be like kind of okay. But I think that Drop hated it, didn't they? We're streaming you to Tubi TV. You know, there's like those, you ever watch like Pluto TV? Free TV from Pluto? On there, they have channels that are basically just like streams or like Let's Plays or something. Like it's like an entire channel of just people playing video games. I watched that. I can't believe that Drop would like all the games that they like, but not like Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. Dozens of people you've never heard of are watching and saying, they're saying that this game's boring as hell and they want you to play Mr. Mosquito. Why Mr. Mosquito? Or when Augersley streamed Doro streaming Mario 1 in the manner of a traffic reporter? I'm not aware of this.
Hey.
Yeah, the Shadow Lord flying off the handle. Gotta go talk to Popola. Pluto TV? Never heard of it. It's too far away from the Morningstar project. They have all the YouTube archive of Iron Chef. Yeah, but the thing is the problem with Pluto is that they have the worst ads and they go on forever. There was one time I was watching that Iron Chef and they kept playing the same ad for like, oh, it's like meta, we're using augmented reality to do eye surgery, and it's so epic. It's like such a benefit for humanity that Meta is making eye surgery, super digital VR, a reality to make eye surgery better. And they would play that ad literally like 6 times per ad break, one after another, and it would be the same one just over and over every ad break. There was like one or two other ads that would occasionally come up, but otherwise it was just like you just watched the ad about how Meta is making eye surgery so awesome with augmented reality, and then they would do it again and it would be the same annoying cloying music every single time. It was kind of incredible. The fact that there was multiple times per ad break was utterly maddening. Yeah, Monday was there for that. We were both just like so exasperated with it constantly playing the same ad. They just broadcast playthroughs of video games and people watch that? I know, it's hard to believe. But, you know, there's some kind of like weird people out there in the world that really just want to watch like some nerd play video games. Where are we going? The Lost Shrine? Or what are we doing? Is it the Lost Shrine? Let's see.
Sup?
Chat, she sent me a cease and desist for rebroadcasting her on BritBox. What is BritBox? There was a helicopter sound going on in the back while Augersley shouted over it. Like a car chase. Imagine doing a stream in the 90s and people have to send chat messages via SMS. Did that exist in the 90s? When did, like, text messages first appear on the scene? It felt like an actual CIA interrogation technique. Yeah, they were MK Ultraing us. We already know about Gretel's tragic backstory of making friends with the Shades. It's British telly for Teaboos. Oh, that's where you watch, Doctor Who if you're a foreigner, right? You can literally just download a VR lathe safety training sim for free on Steam. It seems like there's probably anything like that. I'm visiting family. In the back of my dad's monthly print news mag has a Facebook ad about how VR training is helping electricians or whatever. And somehow that's a metaverse thing. I mean, I think that they're trying to just like tie it to their product so people associate the two. Also, is this twisting as it goes up? No, it's just straight. It's where you can watch all the proper good shows fresh from the UK. Example of proper good show from the UK? Never heard of this concept. They should have ads for delightful little animals. They're not selling you the animals, they're just ads for them. Just to raise awareness. Just came back in time to hear Pluto TV and immediately my brain was frenzy. You thinking about Pluto TV ads? Anyway, if you want to watch Iron Chef, you should watch it on Tubi if you want to watch it for free. And you don't like have a means to pirate it or get it through some other means. They have less ads. Reminds me when I watched cable 20 years ago and they played the same ad for Meet the Spartans 4 times in a row, but it was a 15 ad break and they definitely had 30-second and 60-second versions of 2. Forgot about Meet the Spartans. Graphy's Meet the Spartans VOD got deleted, but it was so good. Yeah, I was gonna get a DMCA if I didn't take it down. That time that we watched all of Meet the Spartans live on twitch.tv. Definitely happens. It is on YouTube. Yeah, but YouTube has arguably worse ads than Tubi. I feel like YouTube ads are like absolutely infuriating. Every time we have to do the Sokoban, you know, I'm not complaining. Sokoban's all good. It would be nice to have some fresh puzzles, though. You should watch it up in Quibi. was forced to witness YouTube ads without ads recently, and it was agonizing. I refuse to pay for YouTube because I think that that's stupid. But I can understand just giving up and choosing to pay for it because it really is that bad. I know that my roommates pay for YouTube Premium just to get rid of the ads. There's like a ad for a food delivery service that will not be named that has a licensed song in it that just like pisses me off so much. And there's also one for an unnamed vacation home bullshit kind of rental app that also has like extremely annoying music that would play like almost every time that I got ads. And that was like, that's another moment where I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna become a serial killer from watching this. Can you stream all of that enormous Sokoban SNES game? What's that? At least fade outs. Old TV shows had fade outs to prepare me to switch the channel. I mean, that's like kind of the worst thing about Pluto TV ads is that the ads just come out of nowhere. Like they just start in the middle. Like sometimes shows will be like mid-sentence and then suddenly you're watching an ad, which feels like particularly insidious. Why would you pay for YouTube Premium just to get rid of ads? To watch YouTube on the TV? Because, I don't know, they're not always on the computer.
Their bodies aren't fully functional.
I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
Where am I going? What does he mean, incomplete shades? Making a feature-length Pop-Tarts movie? I mean, of course they are. Every disgusting, just like, soulless concept has to be mined for money. With Jerry Seinfeld, I mean, the angle there is that, like, millennials will go, oh, this movie looks terrible. Hey, did you hear? They're making a Pop-Tarts movie with Jerry Seinfeld. It's gonna be so bad. We have to go see that. It's like, I guarantee you, that's like the cynical angle that they're going for, and it's going to work on plenty of people. I feel like I'm so grumpy today. I'm just like so negative. I don't know who Melissa McCarthy is. Ever watch stuff on Blip? I don't know what that is. Being a real surly Sally. I mean, when am I not? Have you ever known me to, like, not be kind of an irritable Grinch? Society's the waiter. Oh yeah, this is the door that we're not allowed to go through. Check out that frame rate. How do you fancy that? We're blessed for not knowing about Blip. Is it that bad? Is it like ever culturally significant? Yeah, I have. Wait. You have? When? You're a joyous play beast sometime. That is true, I guess. I do like to romp and tussle a little bit in the spirit of fun. Joyous play beast. Jubilant Bullfango.
Kaine, Emil, I want you to... Look, I'm sorry, right?
Sorry for what?
I'm going to talk to the villagers. I want them to let you in.
Oh, it's no big deal. Right, Kaine?
Emil's little fake
used to
laugh
it.
there.
Well, you shouldn't be. It's crap, and it needs to change.
I wish everyone felt the same way.
Emil.
It's all right, really. I like camping out with Kaine. It's kind of fun, in a weird way.
I've never learned to navigate
Sometimes
this
we sit
damn
around the
rooftop.
fire and tell stories, roast.
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
You know that that delayed gratification test that they do of like, oh, like will children take one marshmallow now, or will they be able to delay gratification and wait and get 2 marshmallows? I think that that's like inherently flawed, because marshmallows are so disgusting that I think a lot of kids would just like probably pick 1 marshmallow just to eat less marshmallows. I mean, even children know better. Why marshmallows? The one that is actually measuring how much children expect adults to give false promises? I've never heard about this. Hi, Augersley. This is the most insane thing you've ever said. Really? Oh, that's really saying something.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
Ah.
These are creatures.
These are
Oh, this is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Shut up, tyrant.
Damn it!
Hey there, sunshine.
It's a lie anyways. They made it up for America's Funniest Home Videos. I love marshmallow.
Kaine!
Okay. What about those dried marshmallows and Lucky Charms? Those are okay, but I mean, they are functionally a different food. Oh yeah, I forgot about Shining.
Shade!
Shining?
No other choice.
Tiny
We must
Shade.
strike it down.
Is it just me, or is this like way faster than before? King of the Lost Shrine? What's that? Oh, that must be for beating the boss
Stay
in
your
record
blade.
time.
Magic is required against this foe.
I'm doing it fast,
Oh,
yeah.
dear.
So I wasn't trying to get the story.
I can't.
We're all. If you dreamt, I don't care how. I like sleeping. I'm able to. I'm weak. You're my friend.
I'm weak, you're my friend!
I'm alright.
You know, Emil is kind of like Tails. Those are just dehydrated marshmallows. A dried cranberry is still a cranberry. Okay, but there's plenty of people out there who like grapes but don't like raisins, Augersley. I don't think that those people would consider that a raisin and a grape are exactly the same food and have like the same like texture and pleasure for every person. They're completely different foods. It's like you could say tomato bisque is still just a tomato, but nobody would ever say that, like, you are going to like those two things equally. The same could be said of 2 grapes from the same vine. Oh my god. I like sleeping. I'm able to. Thing I see when I experience insomnia. Oh, I guess let's go to the junk heap and get it out of the way. Kaine is Sonic the Hedgehog. This is kind of like, I feel like she's like Shadow the Hedgehog. And it's like, imagine if Tails looked up to Shadow instead of Sonic. He became like kind of edgy and like a little bit stoic and like trying to be cool, but in a way that you could really tell that his heart wasn't completely in it. That's Gamma. Oh, I suppose that Gamma really is like another Tails. Well, only sort of. Goth Tails. I mean, it's like that one Jay Axer drawing, the famous Tails wearing the 9 Inch Nails shirt, which, as far as I'm concerned, should have a cult like the Gadget Hack Wrench cult. If there was any justice in this world. We have to backflip. This is too slow. Kaine, stop slowing me down. 9 Inch Tails! Wah! I never even thought about that.
This is the village from the dream.
I went to the wrong place.
Yeah.
Can I still do the
Truly
thing
a
here?
nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Or I went the wrong way because I was autopiloting. I was following my my desires. Oh, okay, so yeah, I can still do this here. I guess that choice is only to basically put the marker on your map so that you know where to go. Alright, here we go. Crazy that Sega's storytelling peaked with Gamma's story. It is really good. Yeah, the music that plays when the little bird flies away at the very end. It's like a very strangely emotional, I don't know, something about the way that the cutscenes play out in Sonic Adventure is like unparalleled in any of those 3D Sonic games. Alright. Color of the eyes. Brown eyes. Like the Jimmy Buffett song. Okay, 63. Is there only 2 questions? Oh yeah, and then the last one is Yona. High shovel? What's that? Yoner. Yoner kebab. Run. Oh, okay. We did it. I have so much takeout because I was too scared to go shopping. I didn't even have kebab. What's the fucking point? Why didn't you have kebab? We're almost in the last season of Hidamari's Sketch, which we've been watching for Anime Club on the server. It's been so nice to watch that show again. It's so good. It's like occasionally, like, I think that both the first half of both the second and third season was like not very good, but then they both got really good in the back half. I don't know why that happens, but it did. I don't know what we're gonna do when we finish that. I hate that it happens when I work. I'm sorry. I had kebab. What is that exactly? I don't think that we really have, like... I think that maybe what you guys call kebab is like maybe called something else in the United States or something. I love Sketch. It is so good. We were watching Aardvark videos yesterday and they're so like you. Like, how? Here comes Cheetah Factbot. It's gyro. Okay, so that's what you guys call kebab? Why is it called that? I thought a kebab is like something that's on a skewer. You watch them walk around and stuff. It's like you. Like me? It's donor. I don't think that we have, like, I don't know that we really have like that though. Greek and Turkish different name. Oh, okay. It's on a skewer before they cut it off for you.
Here. Yeah, but
Oh yeah. I'll send you my picture.
The noise of the one.
We have that. Yeah, but it's called something else, right?
The junk heap. Perhaps we should speak to the
The
brothers.
junk.
They might know something about this.
You have that. Did it come with my Xbox?
oh,
I sent it you. Okay. Let me take a look. What's this? Do you have this? You know, we have something similar. That looks like parsley in there. Usually it doesn't have parsley, and it doesn't have red cabbage either. This is seems very different from what we normally have. This would probably be called like a gyro pita or something, but it doesn't have that slivered like red cabbage or parsley as far as I can tell. Maybe the parsley is more finely chopped normally. You sending me more KOF 99 music, Augersley? Is shawarma like that? Isn't it like shawarma? Shawarma is like a gyro that has like hummus on it or something. There's like some kind of like fine point of distinction between the two. Augersley, I put the LS32 into my stick and put the ball top back onto it. I can't stop fucking with it. I'm so annoyed. I wish I could just settle. I always have to be swapping stuff around. I feel like the goddamn Goldilocks or something.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
He died
Americans
protecting the
love
only
shawarma
family he had
because
left.
of the Avengers movie. What do you
Damn
mean? What? What do those things have to do with each other? I felt that way until I got what I wanted. That Namco stick.
Hey, look.
You were watching someone play the remake the other day, and seeing Brother NieR was fucked up. I kind of feel like if I ever played the remake just out of curiosity, that it would be really uncanny and just like not feel like the same game. like I feel like, you know, there's sort of like a continuity in our party where like Emil has like the demeanor and I guess formerly the body of like a young boy, and Kaine is like kind of a young woman, and then you have like this, you know, middle-aged dad guy. And that's kind of like there's like a spectrum there. And if you have fucking boy NieR, like it just feels like the balance is off, you know? Kind of like it feels more like it works to have like a more spread out like age groups in the party. Hi Charlie. It's gotta be Dad in my eyes as well. He seems like the only one. I just had to be more aggressive. Had to go at it like a dog. Yeah, we will go back to Popola now. The IL Magnetic feels so good though. Makes it cuter how much Emil loves him. I agree. Like it feels like if it was the brother NieR, like their dynamics would all feel completely different, you know? Like Kaine interacting with this guy is so different from Kaine interacting with like a teenage boy. Brother's outfit is so crazy cute. I will say that he has better outfit than like Dad NieR's outfit looks so it does not look good. It just doesn't. They should have boy and dad at the same time. Brother father? Yeah, his outfit is funny. Like he has these ridiculous like shorts with like what do you call those? I mean, it's obviously it's like a slit, but isn't there like a name for like when pants have like little slits like that at the bottom in the front and the back, which you could say maybe that's just to improve mobility, but then why don't just make them shorter? And like his shin guards and knee pads and his like arm guards, his ridiculous like leather pauldron with like a fleece lining and his like little harness and his like I don't even know what you call that, his like belly warmer. He's awesome. He has swag. He's kind of what I want Monster Hunter outfits to look like. Really? It feels like they are such a family this way. It's kind of like, you know, it feels like when he loses Yona,
Hey.
he's kind of, you know, really gaining like the two of them as his family. Like they were obviously adventuring together before, but there's kind of like a unity of purpose. And the two of them, like, I mean, it seems like they just have nothing else going for themselves, Kaine and Emil. So they're just like, all right, we'll just do whatever you're doing.
The air.
We have no other, like, sense of purpose. Why not? Which is sad when it leads to things like Emil insta-jibbing all those people in that orb and being traumatized by it. I had mackerel in mild chili sauce. It is mid plus. Mid plus? The food? You know, I will say that, like, his outfit is at least unique. Mid plus is a skill you get on a shitty talisman.
That village opening a mercantile.
Talisman?
Must have truly opened their minds.
It's not washed, but not good
You
enough
think
to be
so?
goated.
I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Why is
That place is a
being
shithole.
washed a bad
Don't
thing?
be so nervous, Kaine. We'll protect you.
If you were like some creature like a Snorlax or something, you would not be able to bathe yourself very efficiently, so it would be great to be washed.
We do it then, but
Because then you're Gore Magala.
what should
Who's
I got
that?
me taken care of. Worry about protecting yourself.
Ooh, the village. It's home to
We don't love
so
stinking
many
musk.
terrible
That's not a shared
memories,
value of this
isn't
stream.
it, Kaine?
I'm not gonna accept you pretending like it is.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Yeah, that's me talking to Rhea right now. He looks kind of sick, but he fell off. he fell off, and now he's washed. If I was a creature like a Snorlax, I think I too would fall asleep in critical locations and block them to foot traffic. I don't know why I said footpath. Hello, Sixth House. Graphic 29 Tantrum. Rhea is your personal Tyran. Yeah, basically. Remember that whole structure with the weird, like, platforming that we only used, like, one part of the game to get to the platform that used to be there? What was up with that? And there's, like, still a crate up there. Can I break it from down here? No, I don't think I can hit it. Armored armadillo, he fell off, and now he's washed. Mid plus, like Soul Far Slash? How's everybody feeling about the new Strive update? I haven't played that game in like a half a year or something.
I don't.
Oh, that's right. I have to go to the... I did the same thing last time. I came straight to the guy that turns into a monster. And I forgot that I have to go to the village elder first. Fell into the top-loading washing machine. Every single time we've hunted Gore Magala, he's Velocidrome tier. Velicodrome tier? What are you talking about? I'm psyched about it. I'm doing my loops as Abba. I love her extremely shitty fake queen song. You don't even play Strive. You said that it was ugly. You said that it was like hideous and that you hated everything about it. My Ramlethal has never been better. You guys. Now that Abba is out, I won't feel bad about playing Elf.
Hey,
That's so real. Abba should have been red. She, you know, somebody posted a picture where there was a bug where her hair was not being rendered during some kind of like a cutscene. So it like, and the way that they do 3D models is they usually have like a little bit of texture and color on their scalp. To give like a feeling of, you know, undergrowth of hair or whatever. And I just think that she would look so good if they let her have hair that basically looked like she had shaved her head and it had been growing out for like, you know, a month or something. I think that would have been a great look for Abba instead of like very oily, slicked back hair with a hairband that is just like practically looks like tendrils or something. She looks too... It's like she kind of looks too clean now. Hydrate? Thank you. I don't like the color either. Like a Robin in Batman Forever? I don't remember what he looks like. She looks like Jin's mom with that hair. That's a good comparison. I'll stretch as well. Oh, it's too big for the QWERTY. Makes me make the sour lemon face. That little cat character. Why are you typing on QWERTY? Mid mongoose? She's coordinated with the paws. Alright. Let's...
Everyone?
Yep.
Everyone?
We know. Everyone.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
Look out! This man is a shade.
Something about that declaration is so funny to me. Just very nonchalantly saying, look out, this man is a shade.
They've been possessed somehow.
Keep your guard up. Others are surely lurking.
What? I got bored.
Cows and a portion. You were distracted by the local...
Kinda sounded like a Rugrats character there.
Mind if I join you?
A carnival of murder? I love it.
I need Tyran to go to hell
Villagers are
and
possessed.
cease speaking.
Not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Wow, the gathering materials tutorial, which we got in New Game Plus Plus.
Sis! Sis!
Put down that weapon. Please, I beg of you.
Because Apple sucks ass and their stupid ass update broke Dvorak on tablet. That sounds like something that they would do. It seems like both smartphones that you can get are terrible. Both operating systems. It's like I hate pretty much everything about iOS, but I also don't like that Google's entire business model is spying on you and harvesting your personal information, like, constantly. So...
Kaine, look out!
And you basically have to use a smartphone to do, like, anything now.
No! You've got to stop this! I'm trying to save you from the shade! Please stop!
We need to get out of here. Kaine, get up! Hurry!
Oh, the little vixen has finally run out of steam. Is it my turn now? Are you sure about that, sunshine?
Hey, I started at level 3 again.
Stop this at once!
Leave us in peace!
He's Windsauce, and you should learn to chill with him. You could become influential. What is this statement? I'm gonna become an influencer. I feel like the tutorial drops are like that on purpose for comedy. It does feel like that at least. That grunt there is so funny. Tried to use the masses of repeated texting in a horror story for English, and my teacher thought I was doing a Shining reference. I think I learned it from Corpse Party beforehand. Did you try to tell her about Corpse Party? You should have showed her the I can use it to butter up my pooper screenshot that was so famous. I've still never played Corpse Party. I would like to, though. It seems cool. Jesus. Twisted ring.
I blame you for all this!
didn't dare. I was too infamous for liking anime. What do you mean, infamous? Android is literally only 1 or 2% less annoying. Oh no. Gotta use some Ubuntu Mobile Edition or something. I feel like that would be significantly worse.
I feel something from within the hole.
Is this the true power of the Shades?
The Shades?
Take more than a barrage of magic to stop us.
Oh, you really can't do anything.
I sense magic coming from the middle of that eye.
You don't say. Oh my god, it blocked all of that?
Wait, stop! I think those are people!
What?
Hold nothing back. There's a shade.
What? Why is that not hitting? Why am I not getting anything?
The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic. Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Oops. Okay. Maybe I should just use Dark Blast or whatever it's called. Alright, now let's go do the rest of this fight. The right Android version is good. Just Samsung, etc. have their own proprietary Android versions. But doesn't it all just have Google's shit in it
I'll pin it down!
anyway?
Its weak point is located around the back. Attack it from above.
Oh yeah, I have to go up. I wonder if we'll get the speed kill Chibo this time.
I'll keep it busy! You should be able to attack! From behind! Go around! Get it! Please, hurry!
The lad
Working
can
on it.
take care of himself. We must circle to the creature's rear.
The creature's rear. Oops, that was not good. Well, at least we're still up here. It's not doing anything.
It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming. Gotta catch my breath.
Carefully, Mia. It won't help anyone if we lose you here.
Okay.
God damn it! We beat the hell out of that thing! How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
My greatest suspicion?
Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
Okay. Did we get the speed kill? Are we gonna get Chibo? I don't think so. Infamous.
Emil?
Yeah, we've already seen all this before. We didn't get the Chibo! Guys, I won't get the platinum trophy. Ah. Save? Oh, I did get the Chivo. Okay. I like how processing the achievement made it so the save menu could not open. There must have been like some kind of deadlock or something. Fail. Reset the run. I wonder if I think that probably, hold on, let's see real quick. What does plat for this game even require? Where's the trophy? The Magic Man. Like 50% of all words? Accumulate 1 million pieces of gold. Bunch of hidden trophies. What are all these? This one would probably be hard, because you have to do this outside of New Game Plus. Who are the betrayers? Oh, Devil and Popola. Who the fuck is Goose? The world-saving tome? The shade inside you? I think those are spoilers. Goose is the big hog made of babies. Oh. Why is it called Goose? Use the goose to chase. I wonder if you have to check for the letter, or if you can just go straight to the junk heap Top Gun reference. Don't you have some kind of like preoccupation with Tom Cruise, Rhea? You said that he's like the scariest man or something? Like Mother Goose. Oh, okay. It's got a Mother Goose in there? Well, I think. He's a great actor because he's fundamentally empty and worthless person.
Hey.
Hey. Off to the chunk heap. I can't recall any movies that I've seen with Tom Cruise in them, really. I like how the board just like immediately goes to sleep when you get off of it. Which one is Tom Cruise? He was in Top Gun? I can't like actually remember like any movies that he's in right now. Top Gun, and is he in like Vanilla Sky? Does anybody even watch that movie? Edge of Tomorrow? Oh yeah, I did see that when it was in theaters. Risky Bussiness? Interview with the Vampire? Oh, that's right. Jerry Maguire? Mission Impossible? I've still never seen any of those, but I hear that they're very fun. Collateral? Whoops.
Hey there.
Great.
Great.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
MI can be entertaining watches. Didn't
brother.
somebody like
It's-
super famous direct one of the movies? Like John Woo or somebody like that? Minorio Repartee. I did see that around the time that it came out. I thought it was really good. There was like that part where there was like an eyeball that like they were using to open a door, and they dropped the eyeball and it bounced and it was about to fall down like a grate in the floor or something. It felt pretty wacky for a movie like that. The Color of Moni is quite good. Oh yeah, I did see War of the Worlds at the time too. I don't know why I saw so many of these movies at the time that they came out. John Woo did the second one. It's really bad? Bad? What's The Hustler? It's so awesome. Every action scene in Minority Report is shot like a slapstick silent film. You know, from what I remember, wasn't it like in that movie, like all the houses and stuff looked like fairly normal? Like they didn't look super futuristic. It was like a lot of the infrastructure and stuff looked just like normal, but then at the like agency wherever they did the Minority Report stuff was like, felt like it was like 1,000 years in the future.
He's able to help shape the life of
That's kind of fun. Broken arm. Can you play the licensed Minority Report game? Do I need to? Paul Newman is the guy. I don't know if I've seen any movies with him in them, except for like Cool Hand Luke. That was him, right? Yeah, like Lopper. Lopper? All the other hustlers are presented like boss characters? Oh, when you said hustler, I thought about like gigolo. I was imagining something like My Own Private Idaho. Private Idaho mention! That movie's awesome. Guys, if you haven't watched My Own Private Idaho, better get right on that. River Phoenix. Role of a lifetime. I'm invoking Agony Proxy Doll. You know, maybe it is time to bring back the Hell Redeems sometime soon, but I don't think I want them to be called Hell Redeems anymore. What? Why did I just instantly get blown back? We killed that guy in 2 hits. Zero chance. They should be called Viewer's Sweet Kiss Redeem. Kiss? I think you gotta give me a lot more than channel points for one of those. Love these last 2 playthroughs. Yeah, where you're just like extremely overpowered. It's pretty fun. Where am I? Where am I going? Is this where I want to go to? Yeah, this is the way forward. We gotta fight a bunch of stupid flying enemies. Arr. there was some game that I was thinking of that I can't remember what it was. It was some game where I was like thinking of it as being like a similar analogy, or what is it called? Is that what it's called? Analogies of like as Drakengard is to Dynasty Warriors. It was like some other thing that I was thinking about, but now I can't remember. Oh well. I have had Loper? Loper? Lopper? I have a Warriors game in another window right at this moment. Which one? I played a little bit of Dynasty Warriors 2 and also 8. It was very funny to see that over time they did learn to pronounce the characters' names correctly. They were not saying cow cow anymore. Why did that shade do so much, or that robot did so much damage? It was really weird how early like Dynasty Warriors, like even Dynasty Warriors 2 was like still pretty compelling. It was like pretty fun. Yep. That's whole. Cow cow. Got him. Right there. If the gameplay clicks with you, the series has been fun for ages. I remember Q Hayashida, the creator of Norohedoro. She said that she played so much Dynasty Warriors that she broke her PS2.
There it is. This thing can transform?
We still have to dodge a round of debris. Even though we already killed the boss. I kind of like how these speed kill achievements sort of, like, especially in the context of the game. Kinda was like really low resolution there for a second. That was funny. They kind of make it really funny, just like when you know the tragic backstory of all these characters. Just like, oh right, you killed those people in record time.
Machine! Why did you...
Congratulations.
Hitting that.
Madness driven by hate.
He doesn't know.
Rivet.
And
Now we have to go fight the wolf. Which we all know. Beware the wolf, survive the wolf. Berserk has a Musou game? What is the Dreamcast Berserk game like? Guts Rage? I know that that was like one of the very first games that Super Great Friend ever did a LP of, but that was it was a subtitle LP. He didn't even record his voice at that point. So I've never really watched it. Hey, Hotzen. Well, the finale so far has been just mad dashing through the game to try and get to the point where the story is actually any different. It has a weird-ass name, though. The Muso one is Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. And the Band of the Hawk. Sword of the Berserk Guts Rage is like playing in the Dark Souls 1 sewer with an ultra great sword. So all of your attacks just bounce off the wall. Is that what you're saying? It has some bits that are annoying, but it's also neat because the game's story is like the canon events of what happens between a couple of chapters passing time at the time. Oh, that's pretty cool. Raffi, can you make a Muso game that takes place in Canadian forests and you fight hordes of wolves and owls as you play as a moose? I mean, moose are pretty violent, I guess. And with their large bodies and long legs and huge antlers, I guess that they could do some sweeping attacks that would knock quite a few wolves away at a time. Guts Rage loves to make you plink off walls if you swing the wrong way at them. That sounds awesome. Big normals. Imagine if they had called normals in fighting games naturals. Puck is in your VMU also. Can you like take it out and take him to the store with you? I'm always gagging at this. Rhea Augersley said you're gonna fix your computer and play CVS 2. Is that true? Or is this just another getting my hopes up to dash them unjustly? Oh, it's so annoying how hard it is to do the backflip. It's like the time that you waste trying to set up the backflip usually just means that you're not going much faster. Ryu Hayabusa? Ninja Gaiden? If only you were better at hitting the backflip. Yeah. Then maybe you would fix your computer and play Capcom vs. SNK 2. The match of the millennium. Mark of the millennium? Wait. Why is the X here? Did I miss something? You hit me with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Garou, match of the wolves. Hey, what is this? Why is the map telling me to go over there? I thought that I'm supposed to go here. Is this not it? What's the big idea? I wasn't really paying attention to what I'm supposed to do because I can't be bothered to read the text in this game anymore. Growl, yawn of the wolf. I hope that the new Garou game is good that they're working on, because Mark of the Wolves is like extremely excellent. I know that Augersley doesn't like the look of the modern SNK 3D games, but I think they look really cool. I want to play more of that old head games. They're pretty awesome. Okay, so I did miss something because the king is not here, and I don't know, I must have missed a flag somewhere. Imagine if New Garou had been 2D. I mean, what would it look like? Because, like, before King of Fighters went 3D, it was like King of Fighters 13, where the game looks extremely bizarre. And all of the effects for like fireballs and all that stuff look like they're from Death Smiles. I want to play more Garou. CBS 2 is like really hard for me, but I do like it. If the new Garou is KOF 13 graphics, it would be so not washed. Disagree. Only good fighting game effects. What do you mean? I didn't say they were bad. Graphics. Too expensive graphics. Yeah, I guess 2D, it is a bit expensive, isn't it? Love the PSP versions of the Blaze Blue sprites. They look like regular style. What do you mean regular style? The idea of playing Blaze Blue on the PSP is like absolutely maddening. Alright, what did I miss? What did I miss here that I apparently screwed up the order of these tasks that I have to do? Oh, I was supposed to go back to my house and look at a letter, I guess. Okay. That was a tremendous waste of time. I like that the role that the post plays in this game. It's like pretty cool. How you save at mailboxes that are just kind of like everywhere. And they're not really explained. Like, why do they have gears on them? And why do they have, like, magical symbols with, like, envelopes flying into the slot? And is that, like, implying that there's, like, a whole ream of, like, letters that NieR is writing to Yona that we never see the contents of? And how would they even reach her? Is he just like writing them to make himself feel better? That the belief that they're somehow going to reach her and like that keeps her like tethered to him? That he isn't just going to like never find her? It's like Silent Hill 2. They're red. Red. They're not strange, absurdly high-res KOF 13 sprites and look like older game. Like, did they redraw them for the PS3? I didn't know that. No, I kind of feel like Blaze Blue, as of like Central Fiction, I feel like those sprites are kind of ugly, honestly. Like they put a lot of work into them, but I just kind of don't like how they look. The town is writing letters to you, like that old woman. Yeah, I mean, like, there's her subquest, which has got a lot of stuff about the post office and letters. There's quite a bit of stuff involving the post office in Seaside as well. Game is pro-post office propaganda. I think that's good.
I hear
My
you have
kinda. How can
Central Fiction is a load of shit? What do you mean? It seems alright if you're into it as a game, which I'm not sure that I am. The night before the wedding. I kind of like that Blaze Blue was like Arxis's attempt to carry on the like Guilty Gear feeling, even though they had lost the rights to Guilty Gear, and then the first Blaze Blue game ended up being considered to be like a totally terrible Kusoge, the same as the first like Guilty Gear game did. It's like very
finding
funny in retrospect.
Matt Trust.
Dead of the Wolf. I really hope that there's not anything in this Route C that is new, that you guys lied to me and told me there was not anything new, but there actually was.
How nice! A
I really
wedding!
hope not.
Flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you kind of jealous, Kaine? Oh, come on.
Emil wants to get married?
That wolf is a shade.
That wolf is a shade. Nah. I kind of didn't expect this to take almost 2 hours just to get to the endings.
All right.
We're not. It's for
Kaine.
if they
IDK if anyone said, but the JP script, apparently it's more like he wants to get married to NieR? Really? He doesn't really express like too much towards like NieR, I guess. He pretty much only seems to have like more of a relationship with like Kaine. Yes, the wolves. We will fight the wolves. That wolf model looks so bad. It's like kind of incredible. It feels like they're rigged kind of fucked up as well. 111. So, can I attack this guy? No. Isn't it like just you kind of have to fight the wolves?
seeks the king of facade.
Oh, I got grappled by the wolf.
How do these beasts hold so much rage? Small wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader...
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them!
I don't like this fight because it's hard to hit the wolves, and there's so many of them.
Above you! Stay on your guard!
Quit moving. Oh my god. We did it! I think it's repressed because he's ashamed of his skeleton body and is scared of not being able to be with NieR. Due to skeleton body. Skeleton body! Bark.wave. Whack V. Wow. I feel very sleepy. Yay.
I believe... Of course you would... Is that...
Is that the last thing that we have to do before we can go to the end game?
This is the...
Now
Yep.
we wrong.
Yay! Now we can see what the endings will be. Putting my hamster into the ghost separation machine to live for 30,000 years. And then your hamster ends up getting kidnapped by the Shadow Lord. Due to a tragic misunderstanding.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved
That was
to be.
close.
It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking it, Vice.
But...
I don't care if it's a trap.
We're
Jonah's waiting.
pulled to do all
I'm
this shit
going.
to save my hamster
I see.
replicants. I'd like to hold a hamster sometime. They're so cute. Amazing guy.
You're real the whole
It's true.
hard.
I'll bring. What?
Popola. Anyway, yes.
I will.
Well, but I just love a story. Ugh. Kind of want to replay Automata after this, but I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I don't think I would want to stream that necessarily. Maybe sometime. Alright, let's go. I'm not expecting too much from these final two endings, but if they have some fun surprises, then so be it. Alright.
Are we ready?
Let's
It's a.
Waterfall. I like how when that shade puts up a shield, its head is like sticking through the top of it. Oh. Oh no! Okay, I thought I was gonna fall completely down. No, please. I've never really looked at that big structure there before. Do you think that that's like, almost looks like some kind of, like, hydroelectric dam or something? I wonder what that is supposed to be. Wait, it's over there too. Huh. That's the Undead Burg. Undead Burg has got to be like one of the best areas in any game. It's just such a great, like, first level of the game. It's so funny because I've probably spent almost no time there because I always skip. But you're right. What do you mean you skip it? Do you jump to that little balcony? Or do you mean like you go another way around? Can you? I spent a long time running the whole Undead Burg first time over and over. Yeah, I would do the same. Like running through and killing all the enemies to grind for souls, because I didn't really realize that that's not like the way to get a leg up in that game, really. The first time that I played. Yeah. Go up through Dark Route straight to the parish after killing Qui Lag. Ah. Wanted to play Sorcerer and didn't upgrade my HP or nothing. That's a pretty fun way to play that game, just because of how broken it is. I guess magic is like broken in most of those games though. But it can kind of suck the fun out of the game. Like when I played Elden Ring as like a pure like magic build, I didn't have to interact with any of the fights at all. Like I just won. It's epic. Maybe I should have bought some health herbs before leaving for this place. I'd love to use my blast. Now face my Arctic blast. Wizard mode. Hello, Washa. How do you do? Okay, here we go. That was the last save of the game, right? Yeah, exactly like that. I'm gonna
Such an ominous sight.
make
And yet I
double
find
sure
it
that I saved my
strangely
game, because I think
nostalgic.
that this is the last save point, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's the one that's at the tower climb where the pig is chasing you, isn't there? Or is that just a checkpoint? I can't remember.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Better
Well,
safe than Snorri.
yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
Graffy, would you believe there's no character called Lickety Split? Not even in Looney Tunes or Hanna-Barbera?
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself. And now the path is...
A path. Not even in Barbar or Lonely Tunes. That's the new version of Looney Tunes that they make to be relatable for people in the loneliness epidemic. There's a dog in a storybook called something like that. I will find it. Oh. Now we're back in my favorite area in the entire game because of the absolutely wonderful presence of all of the through lines of the water flowing through the area, which is like so absolutely delightful. I just want to look at it all over again. The water flowing from that little crack, the little gap over on the right, like kind of in the top left corner of the mini-map, flowing from the next room into both of these little pools. And look at the way that they set the water up. It even like flows in the part that like you would think it was flowing, and then it flows sort of towards the little waterfall, and then these sort of like dead end pool parts, like they're not just scrolling, they have like kind of like a like ripples in multiple directions from like the water kind of like swishing around from, you know, some of the force of the water flowing from over to the left, like coming into there and kind of pushing around the water that was like already in that little dead end. There's like such amazing attention to detail, and then it flows down these little steps into this little pool, and then there's the tiny little gap for the water to flow to this planter, and then underneath there's that gap again that flows over to here. You can see the gap on this side as well. And down into this pool finally, where I suppose it must drain to somewhere. I don't know. No corruption here, just good clean water flow. Little farmsteads. Amazing looking water in this game. Most certainly. It's like the most, like, this alone like gives this game an entire star to its like evaluation. It's just so good.
The hell's
Spaceship. Yeah, I think...
Oh, the first 6-star game. I don't know about that. I would say this game is definitely not a 5-star game,
Well,
but it is really
the way is
good.
open.
I've said this before. I want to go here in person.
Hey, this is even if
How did you...
Let's make a field trip.
no.
Devila?
What's happening?
Sorry, never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grand Vice.
Why
You
am
are
I
a
doing
traitor.
no damage? Oh, okay.
They copied my powers.
Shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed versions.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. We simply
So, what do they mean by the power came from us in the first place?
Vice, are you alright?
Are they like the original, like, subjects of like magical experimentation or something?
Popla are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
I wonder where that water comes from initially.
You all right there?
How odd.
Can't
For long years,
see
my mind
anywhere on
and
the
tongue have been my
outside.
greatest
Hey, wait a
assets.
second. I never really noticed that there's like
But now the latter
surrounding
seems to be far
buildings.
here.
Vice?
Don't look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss.
They're pretty
I am
big
perfectly
too. It hit the health gate like immediately. Yeah, just deleted. No one has archived Lickety Split. I cannot display the hound. I'm sorry. Could be the us as in the organization that orchestrated the whole thing. I guess it's possible. Oh man, I'm getting so tired of doing this part of the game over and over. I mean, this is only the third time, but
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all
this room in particular is kind of like, I just wish I could get it over with a little bit faster.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
It's a bit late for that.
These guys. Okay. That seems like a valid strat. Maybe not. Maybe they don't fly low enough.
Damn it! They won't stop coming.
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
I do love it.
God, these guys are so annoying. Oh, you're so slow, NieR.
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes. Good plan, let's go.
Oh, I hate these enemies so much.
Protect Kaine for us.
Stupid door. Come on. Oh, come on.
Kaine, hurry!
Okay.
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Oh, you idiot.
Okay. Oh, and the orb closet. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this.
We need to help Kaine.
Huh? Okay. I like how I got clonked right there. Wolfango.
Got it.
But now we have to deal with green Wolfango emitting some sort of green fog, if you will.
Can we even hurt this thing?
That fog! Oh no!
We can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. No! Don't fall victim to such distractions!
Come on! We have to keep going! Move it!
This is such a funny phase of this whole business.
This way! Move!
Okay. Combo fanatic? What is that all about? Is there more crates around? There it is. Armored Boar 6. You know what's really sad is we're gonna have to do all of this again. We're gonna have to do all of this all over again. Because we're gonna have to go back and do it to get ending D from the save point. I'm not crazy about that. I really don't like
Please hurry!
this gauntlet too much. Mainly because the combat is not very good in this game. And it's like not, just doesn't make it particularly interesting to make you do a whole bunch of it back to back. Yep. There we go.
Damn it, I can't get it open!
Oh, you pissed her off now! Maybe you shouldn't have killed her friends. Look at her, so full of scorn and hate. She's just like you, Sunshine!
Wahahaha.
Like hearing it different. Hate is just another crutch for you.
Strut. It's so funny doing this all like super fast.
How did you get here?
You are correct.
Is this just like we're kind of playing out the dialogue? Okay, there's the door open. Alright, we did it. Okay. Now, let's see, what's different? Oh, we still gotta do one more fight, I forgot. So easily forgotten. Is there an item there? Oh, there's a couple of crates. How are you guys doing out there? Having a nice Saturday? Hope so. I'm a little exhausted of this game at this point.
Devil, Popol.
Oh, look, we've been.
What the?
It began human.
Good.
The
Just chilling. That's good. Cozy.
Devil.
All of
You.
no.
Nice to hear.
Each
Wait.
So please don't under. We're the same. Devil.
This game really wants to make sure you are tired of it by the end. I guess it maybe it's intentional. You're doing it so fast. You're just plowing through it. Well, when you're this overpowered, it's kind of hard not to. It seems like the spear has like a ridiculously high attack power. Alright. So like, where does the actual new stuff for this route start? You are power walking forward and ignoring everything around you. I'm walking through flames? I'm not fighting any of these guys if I can get away with it. Oh, I have to! That's just fantastic. I wonder what Broken Saw is even for. You can't miss it? Okay. I'm just mostly wondering for the purposes of like not skipping past it with my impatient trigger finger for skipping dialogue and everything. It is at the end. Okay. I know that there's like a choice. Deep moral choices in video games coming up. Which choice is ending C and which is ending D? Let's see. Just gonna check real quick. Okay, choose to... Alright, I know what to do now.
Yona.
Didn't know how much you knew. Yeah, I looked at like a spoiler-free ending guide just so that I would know like what to look out for.
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
C on top,
Be
D on
careful.
bottom. Okay.
You too.
Hey, Sunshine. There's something kinda weird happening in your heart. The hate is gone. The sadness is gone. It's just a bunch of white light now. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it.
The Shadow Lord just lying on the ground. That's pretty funny. Alright, phase change.
Watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you?
And dropped his tray. It kind of just kicked it. Yes! That was a good hit. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's right. At this point, my attacks like blow these away.
I have a reason to live.
That's the good thing to remember here. The game is kind of like relying on you to be afraid of the attacks too. make that like difficult. All right, let's see.
Ain't that precious?
I'm happy for him.
You know, Sunshine, that black scroll has almost completely taken you over.
Yeah, I know.
But goddamn, we had fun, huh? Killing and killing and more killing. What a rush!
Yeah.
This wasn't in Route B, right?
Wait, no! It wasn't fun at all! I turned you into a killing machine. I spread evil and chaos around the world. But it all feels so empty now. Why? I don't understand!
He experienced
Sorry,
family through
Sunshine.
her.
Maybe I'm just nicer than you thought.
Stop! Don't treat me this way! I hate it when people are nice to me!
I hate it when people are nice to me. I figured that she would be like the real final boss.
I'm gonna swallow you up, Sunshine! I'm gonna swallow you whole!
Yona? She's just chilling. I didn't miss anything, did I? He really sounds like he's shrinking into a corn cob. I never really noticed before that these windows are shattered. Hey, look, and there's just like a city outside. How did I not notice that? Does that mean that this modern city has just been here? Is this something that the people in like the rest of the world are like aware of? This is just normal Tokyo out there. That's fun.
Kaine, what is it?
Listen to me. The shade inside me is growing, and I can't stop it. Soon, real soon, I'm gonna go berserk.
I can't hold it back anymore!
Kaine, you have to fight. You have to...
Just shut up and listen to me. Emil is gone, all right? So there's no way anyone can stop me.
Egregious booba shot. They're tax suppressed or whatever.
Please. Before it comes to that, I want you to kill me.
The cinematography.
Consider it a final request.
Wow. She become an orb? Cool effects.
I don't want to hurt my friends. Well, hell, Sunshine! It's not like I can stop it!
Why can't he stop
When
it?
gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds. Your memory and mine will be completely overridden.
Kaine!
What?
Run!
There has to be a way!
Whoa!
No, I won't do that!
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
We didn't come here to watch each other die! You taught me something, Kaine!
Oh my god!
Protect those he loves!
Whoa! This is way too much! What? No!
I swear it!
Well, there might be one way to save her.
Who said that?
It don't matter, so don't ask. Just shut up and listen.
Wait, are you...
This seems like such a out of nowhere kind of like, well, just suddenly he's nice and has the key to solving this.
I said, listen! There's a way to save Kaine's life, alright? But you're gonna have to make a difficult decision.
A deep moral choice?
I'll do whatever it takes.
When the time comes, I'm going to pin Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you need to stab her in the heart.
No, I can't.
Fine. Don't believe me. Stand around with your thumb up your ass and watch her die a terrible death.
You want me to believe you?
A guy with a voice like that? Kaine's ball blaster, her ball pit.
Very nice. Now, if you want to save your precious Kaine,
It's like DashCon in there.
there are two ways to do it. One is to plunge your sword into her chest. That's what she wants after all. Freedom from burdens, freedom from life.
What's the other way?
Why is he so quiet?
The other way is to make her a normal human being again. But to make that happen, you gotta trade your own existence for hers. Well, there you go. Good luck with that.
You're the shade inside Kaine. Why are you trying to help her?
Probably for the same reason you are. Enough talk. Make your choice.
Well, we're down to kill woman or save woman, the ultimate choice of 2000s gaming. Well, we apparently have to choose this one to get ending C, and then we'll have to come back and do the second one. So, I'm sorry, Kaine. I guess this isn't 2000s. This game is 2011, right?
Listen, I'm an alright guy as of right now. I've had a little bit of a last-moment change of heart.
Kaine.
That sound effect?
Kaine. Let's go home.
Can you hear me? I spent years inside Kaine's body, tormenting her from within. I felt her pain, her emotions, as if they were my own. And there was so much pain. So when I say she's free now, I want you to believe me. Thanks to you, Kaine has been forgiven and saved.
So you are sort of like the Christ, actually.
Oh wait, she had a final message for you.
Thank you.
Kaine.
It's so funny that he goes in for the smoochie. I mean, like, they didn't really have a whole lot of, like, chemistry, I guess.
We'll always be together.
What happened to Yona? She was just standing there before. Maybe this would work more with Brother NieR. Yona isn't real. She seems pretty real. She's just a video game character. What? I thought these were all actors. I thought the actors become the character when they play them. You don't really I think that one of the biggest problems that this ending has is that you are supposed to buy Tyrann's, like, ridiculous voice acting as being, like, part of the emotional texture of this event. Like, it makes it feel like a shitpost or something. It's so weird. He's a little too cartoonish. He reminds me of... I think it was like the second episode of like Panty and Stocking or something. There was like a ghost that possesses a car that kind of like talks like him, that is like really unbearable. What is JW Works? Emil Conceptual? What does that mean? Like they took an entire company to design Emil? I think that also something that undermines it is the fact that he drives that extremely ridiculous looking Phoenix dagger into her chest to kill her. Which is like, I can't take that seriously. Like, that weapon, it looked like it was drawn by like a teenager. Which is like good, but in that scene, he's that important, okay? He is pretty important. That is true. I did it with the spear, and it just goes clear through her. That probably would have worked better. Fondly slays you with Frostmourne. I drew that. You're much quieter than the game right now. Sorry, I'll sit way up closer, and I'll make physical contact with the microphone so that you can hear me over the end theme. Perfect. Whoa. Hey, this is good. What did it sound like? Can you do this all the time? Alright, from now on, I'll just sit as close to the microphone as I can and speak directly into it. Like I'm making physical contact with the grill on the microphone. Keep us hooked up. What does that mean? Can you not hear the sound of like the friction? Graphy taking up residence in me left ear. Am I panned to the left channel or something? I sound like NPR? What does that mean? Wait, maybe this is a Rhea ploy to get me to turn this song down because she doesn't like it. You have a voice for NPR, Graphy. It's a compliment. Oh, why thank you. I feel really frequently self-conscious about my voice, so I'd like that there's people out there that like hearing it. Neil Patrick Harris. Is Neil Patrick Harris the guy who played Wesley on TNG? Neil Patrick Tetris. No? Who is that then? Who's Neil Patrick Harris? And who's Wesley? He was Doogie. Oh, of course, Doogie. Everyone's favorite gnome. You know, thinking about sitting so close to the microphone is in Starship Troopers and How I Met Your Mother. Oh. When I first started streaming and I had a terrible chair, because I was really concerned about like being too far away from the microphone, I would sit up completely straight right in front of the microphone as close as I could get to it for like a significant amount of time, and I had no back support at all. Like I would stream for 8 hours sitting straight upright and speaking directly into the microphone. And after several months of doing that, however long it was, my back muscles would feel like they were exploding after I did a stream. It was horrible. Just because the way that my old chair was, like, did not enable me to, like, sit close to the microphone and also play the game. Stretch, thank you. I basically also did this when I first streamed. When you don't have a condenser mic, it makes you feel like you have to. Exit the clear data save screen? Yes, your choice in this decision could allow you to view the very last piece of the ending. Okay, so... yeah. We got Tropy. It could. Wesley is the... I forget his name, but he latched onto the G4 clique and ruined his career with them. I can't remember his name. Nobody can, because nobody likes him. Everyone hates Wesley. When they watch TNG, does a single person like Wesley? Will Wheaton. Okay, yeah. I stepped out during the Wolves fight to help my brother with something, and the whole thing's already over. That was fast. It certainly didn't feel fast. My understanding is no. I don't like Wesley. Almost everybody on TNG is likable except for Wesley. Alright, let's go. Time to get her done, as Mr. Cable Man would say. I think he's overhated. I don't know. Oh boy, another adventure. Worf is my guy. Yeah, much agreed. Worf and Data. And I love Picard, and I love Riker, and I love Counselor Troy because she loves chocolate. It's like, she just loves to eat chocolate. And Dr. Crusher, I think, is wonderful. I'm trying to think of, like, any character that I don't like. O'Brien? But I like that it seems like they kind of know that O'Brien is just, like, the most hateable guy because they're always making him just suffer horribly.
The hell should I?
Patient. Yes, I feel
There's a guy named Dr. Crusher? Yeah, Dr. Beverly Crusher. She's Wesley's mom. Pulaski? Who's Pulaski? Who is that guy? Barkley? Was he in DS9 or was he in TNG? I think he's in TNG, right? The Doctor in season 2? I can't even remember. I've only watched a few episodes of season 1 and 2.
Even if you can't.
He was brought back in both. Barkley is in DS9?
No.
I love the Doctor in
Devila? What's happening?
What's it called? Voyager? He's one of the
better
best characters of all Star Trek.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice.
He's in Voyager too? Barkley? They kept bringing him back whenever they could because he's so connected to holodecks and people seem to like him. He is pretty entertaining. Voyager Doctor steals the show constantly. That is true. He's by far the best character, though I do like the captain. I can't remember her name though. I haven't watched too much of that show. Only scattered episodes. The obsession with the holodeck in Voyager is like so extremely funny. Michael Dorn, Worf's VA, was getting interviewed, and he was like, "So, after TNG, they said they're never making me get in that makeup chair again. Then they showed me how much they were paying to come back for DS9, and I said, where's that chair?" Oh, he said there's no way they're making him get back in the chair.
My greatest assets. But now the latter seems
It's surprising they pay that well. I like Janeway because she's butch. And she's bad at her job. It's one thing that I remember my roommate saying is that she's good as a captain because she's bad at being a captain. She hates technology and won't go in the teleporter.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
We're all shades.
Oh, sorry, Emil. I thought you were a shade. Hold on, I missed... Oh yeah, Geordi? Geordi is wonderful. How did I forget Geordi? He's like one of the most noteworthy characters in the show. There's like occasionally those episodes where like Geordi is like kind of like pathetic and like a little bit creepy, like, which are very funny. He's just like not really normally like that. Him and Brent Spiner, Data, become good pals because both of them had to go through so much makeup every time. I think that they should have let Michael Dorn play like an incredible number of characters like they did with Brent Spiner, where there's just like seemed like they were coming up with like contrived ways to like let Brent Spiner play as many characters as possible. Close the book. For some reason, the TNG episode that is coming to mind for me right now is the one where everyone on the ship starts disappearing, but only Dr. Crusher notices, and eventually she's the only one left. I do remember that one. I don't remember what the resolution was at all. I never watched the show all the way through. Like, I've kind of like watched like the Pluto channel for TNG, where it just plays like a season or two of the show at a time and then like loops. And I've seen the episode where there was like some kind of guys that were like infesting Starfleet Command with these little like parasites or something that make you have like a little like nub on the nape of your neck. And I just remember it being like ridiculously gory. Like there's a part at the end of the episode where like a little creature comes out of a guy's chest, and it's like they shoot him with a phasers and he blows up into a bunch of gore. And it was like the only time that the show is that violent. It's just some random fucking episode.
Open the next door. Cover me.
And they got so many complaints that they never did that again. It was so funny. Oh, I can't hit these guys. Yes.
Protect Kaine for
Oh,
us.
HE Pool, how's it going? The head exploding episode. Tuvok is the only Klingon I've ever liked, and Chakotay and Janeway are good too, which goes to show how absolutely terrible the later seasons are that I dropped the show. It seems like nobody really likes Voyager, or people like Voyager because it's like so catastrophically bad that it's like kind of wraps around to being incredible. The other thing is, if you watch TNG bloopers, a bunch of them are just Worf biting his lip and fumbling his lines because of the big-ass prosthetic teeth they had him wearing. He does a pretty amazing job, considering. Star Trek guest directed by Troma. It did feel that way. Never watched a Star Trek, so most of my knowledge comes from TNG edits. Honestly, that's a pretty good place to get your information from.
Oh, come on!
The TNG edits are pretty funny.
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Oh, you idiot, what are you doing?
Hello, Graffy, you having fun with this cool game? Well, I'm getting very close to the end, the final end, which I'm kind of excited about because I'm tired of playing this part of the game over and over again. This is the 4th time that I've done this section.
You okay?
I'm kind of over it. Hi, Rodito. Final finale. Almost. Yeah, we're almost there. Got the camera to clip inside the pig.
Got it.
We're almost there. We can do it. Voyager's 5th or 6th season gets so bad, they have 4 episodes in a row of foreign planets that are obsessed with the Voyager ship, talking about how great their adventures from the first 2 seasons are. The Star Trek equivalent of the Hidamari sketch episode where they talk about going to the park, and then they go to the park off screen, and then they spend the rest of the episode talking about their adventure at the park without you seeing what happened.
We have to keep going!
Are you over-leveled? In New Game Plus and beyond, you're just, like, overpowered in general. I think they just, like, crank up your power to make it easier to get through. And also to make you feel like the villain, because you are the villain. I watched some of Star Trek Enterprise as well, and the person I was living with at the time was watching it. And the theme song was so funny, and the general, like, it's the 2000s, so the show is basically about 9/11 kind of feeling. You know, it didn't seem all that bad, all things considered.
Please hurry!
I liked the southern guy, but he was, like, kind of cute. Was his name, like, Travis or something? I can't remember. Whoops. We might die from me walking into that crate. Okay, we did it. Okay.
Damn it, I can't
It's
get
just,
it open!
there's just, like, nothing to talk about at this point with this game until we get to the ending. So, all I can really do is talk about Star Trek. Sorry to the people who hate it.
Like you're any different.
Yeah, start emitting that green fog. Enjoy Star Trek now! There's plenty of things to not like about it, but I would rather watch any Star Trek over ever watching Battlestar Galactica again.
You are correct.
I still remember too much of Stargate 2. I never have watched any Stargate. When I used to watch, I had Antenna TV, and I would get this channel called Comet, that had just like all kinds of schlocky sci-fi and horror stuff on it. And they would have like a really long block of Stargate Atlantis frequently. And every time that came on, I would like try to watch it and then just like not be able to get through very much of it. It seems so like military, which I was just like not into. Oh. But they showed some pretty like fun movies. Like if I don't know if anybody here remembers when we watched Beyond the Door 3, which is incidentally not actually like related to Beyond the Door 1 and 2. The movie that was originally called Amok Train and is about some like evil cult stuff, and there's like a train. Beyond the Door 03. Kaine did a flip through the door. She has many powers. That movie was awesome. The Killer Train, it was awesome. That's like one of those movies that is just like, it isn't good, but you gotta respect the vision. Gotta respect the train jumping off the rails to kill some characters that have been like bumbling around in a swamp since the beginning of the movie.
All of
you.
Nope.
Not each.
Crate.
Wait.
Sorry. Please under the.
Okay, here we go. You know, maybe the reason that they make you do this over and over again, and it just becomes so tedious, is that you feel like absolutely nothing when you're like killing all these people, trying to get these endings. You literally just see them as like insects that are in the way of like whatever goal that you're seeking. Seems likely.
Devil. No.
It's not good, but I respect it. It's the Final Destination movies for me. They wanted to make a movie that was just mousetrap with people, and they did it. Those movies are pretty fun.
No stopping ever.
I think I've seen like 2 of them. This is how Devil and Popola feel. Can you guys please just turn around? Don't make me do this. They want to skip the cutscenes. They wish that the fight was a cutscene they could skip. Alright, we're almost there, you guys. We're on the threshold. Let's go! This makes me think of the model edit that... I don't know who posted it, but it was like for Abba's key Paracelsus. In Strive, somebody edited his head to be the screaming basketball from the Let's Fucking Go meme, which was honestly pretty funny. Oh. Oh no! Oh, Sparkly Hyena. Your name is a different color today. Wasn't it always purple before? Did you lose the rights to your purple name? What was that? I just did like a circular roll. I decided to be blue/green. Nice. Hello, Tavishi. Alright, let's go. Let's fucking kill.
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
Get hard.
Be careful!
You too.
Hey, Sunshine. There's something kinda weird happening in your heart. The hate is gone. The sadness is gone. It's just a bunch of white light now.
They're just kicking him.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it.
Wait.
Yeah, and then the shade in Yona leaves Yona.
Watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you?
Oops. I can't hit him.
I swore to protect my daughter and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down.
Got here just in time for the end. For the final ending. You are so badass. Thank you, Chief. Is that the hack on this boss? Is to blast through stuff with the triangle attack? Whoops. Okay, well it doesn't work too well.
I have a reason to live.
Uh-oh. Taking a lot of damage. I'll solve. Okay. I kind of don't remember what happens here. So I'm just gonna like actually let this cutscene play out, because when it went over to Yona just standing at the window, I was confused last time. They messed up and made the spear too good. It is really strong. It seems like it has the highest DPS of any weapon in the game. Imagine how, like, if you had actually upgraded it, which, you know, in light of how strong you are after the first playthrough, the idea of the weapons being any stronger. Oh, it just goes straight to this. Okay, so I didn't miss anything.
Well,
the idea of the weapons being even stronger seems so funny.
I'm happy for him.
They quote-unquote messed up.
You know, Sunshine, that black scroll has almost completely taken you over.
Okay, I mean, we already saw this. We don't need to watch it again. Damage per Susiphone.
I'm gonna swallow you up, Sunshine!
Kaine, what is it?
Listen to me. The shade inside soon.
I can't hold
Kaine.
We just want to get to that final choice. Alright, let's take defense drop and strength drop. Oh wait, but we don't even get to fight her quite yet.
Sunshine! It's not like I can stop it!
Okay.
When gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds! Your memory and mine will be completely overridden!
Completely overwritten.
Nice tile texture on the floor.
Run! Contact! There has to be a way! No, I won't do that!
Oh, I thought I was gonna be protected.
We didn't come here to watch each other die! You taught me something. You taught me that a man must be strong to protect those he loves.
Whoa!
Believe in me, Kaine.
Whoa, Nelly!
I'm going to save you! I swear it!
Okay. Thought for a second the basketball emoji from chat was part of the in-game text.
Well,
who said
that would be
that?
pretty
it don't
funny.
matter.
Wait.
I said, listen!
Oh yeah, I forgot we still have to fight.
There's a way to save Kaine's life, alright? But you're gonna have to make a difficult decision.
Ow.
I'll do whatever it takes.
When the time comes, I'm going to pin Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you need to stab her in the heart.
Okay. Now we can see what ending D is gonna be. Ending D's nuts.
Save your precious Kaine. There are two ways to do it. One is to plunge your sword into her chest. That's what she wants after all. Freedom from burdens. Freedom from life.
What's the other way?
the other way is
Got
to make
him.
her a normal human being again. But to make that happen, you gotta trade your own existence for hers.
Exactly what process allows that,
Well, there
Tyran?
you go. Good luck with that.
Is the
You're
implication
shade
that
inside Kaine.
she is going to
Why are you
possess
trying to
him?
help her?
Or
Probably for the same reason you are.
can a shade possess
Get up,
another
Tom.
shade?
Make your choice.
Or are they just like the same creature now? Because he seems to be completely independent of her being like a shade right now. Although the spear loads in every time and the tassels just flop up. It is pretty funny. Just like undermining what's going on. Alright, we will sacrifice our own existence to make Kaine human again. Now we can finally see something new. What's gonna happen?
You will disappear from this world. Your daughter, your friends, everyone in your life will forget you.
Maybe it's like when a gestalt and a replicant fuse?
You and any sign that you
Could
ever
be.
existed will be erased. And in exchange, Kaine will return to her mortal life.
If you choose this option, all of your save data will be erased. Are you sure about this? Well, yeah, I'm not really in the mood to play this game anymore for maybe about 10 years, so that's fine. Even if you elect against it this time, you can always return to this selection by clearing the game again. Are you still sure about this? Yes. Thank you for being absolutely overwhelmingly sure that I really want to do this, but yes. All NieR save data on the same user account will be erased, so you can only choose this option once. Are you really sure? Yeah. This is your last chance to change your mind. Are you really, really sure about this? Yes. Enter the name of the player to be erased. Guys, this might be dangerous for my real life. I might just like vanish right here and now. Oh, yeah, remember when I tried to type in Bart Simpson as the name? The correct name was entered. All save files will be erased. Thank you, Yoko Taro's save game trauma. Is that why this is in here? I'd say we'll never forget you, but who said that? Well, there goes all my items. Goodbye, Grauhu. I'll never forget you guys. This is pretty great. Racing all my weapons that I worked so hard to get. So why exactly did you need to get all the weapons to make these endings possible? Erasing my single fish. Erasing all tutorials. Shrug, Drakengard. All those documents. That's how it is in Drakengard. I see. All the words. Erasing the machine oil. All my experience points. I feel so conflicted about all this. The keys. Deleting memory 1. Deleted. Deleting memory 2. Deleted. There's no plot justification in Drakengard either. My head feels kind of weird now. Sweet. I like how those curtains are just like really nasty, like drab curtains that they would have in like a hotel conference room. It's like
Are
a
you
meta
alright?
narrative of you tried everything to find this ending. Okay.
Yona.
Are you the one who helped me? Thank you.
Hey, this is the first time she's ever even
I'm
met
glad you're
Kaine.
okay.
What's wrong? I mean, you defeated the Shadow Lord and everything, but you don't look happy.
If the game crashed right now, well, we would watch the rest on YouTube, I suppose.
Oh, a lunar tear. How pretty.
What an awesome model.
Are you crying?
Yeah. I guess I am. It's like I just found something special. Something very special.
Like, basically the only positive action that NieR ever took. Even though he didn't know that he was like constantly killing innocent people. Yay! Guess they meet in the afterlife. The Shadow Lord and his Yona. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Koja. So this is why Brother NieR is in the remake instead. He was erased. Huh. Well, that was pretty cool. I'm not totally sure that that was worth playing through the game again for like 3 hours. But I think that the deleting your save thing was really cool. I like that kind of formalist stuff in games. Go game! Agree, thumbs up. You saying that to Fire Mountain? The moral of the story is dads should sacrifice themselves so trans women can live. This is the ideal world. Now none of the Yonas get to be with their father. Big sister Kaine. Oh. Seeing this again was interesting. I don't think it ranks as high as it once did with me. I think it's like it's a really cool game. I think that unfortunately I feel like, I mean, maybe it's the point in my life that I'm at right now, but the game didn't, I couldn't access the game like emotionally most of the time. Like I think that the only parts of the game that I worked, like I said before a few times, is just like Emil's things. It was like the parts where I was actually able to access like the game's emotional texture, like on an intuitive level. Otherwise, I don't know. I can kind of like appreciate the structure of the game and stuff, but I couldn't like get emotionally involved in it, which kind of keeps it from being too good to me. But I do think it was like graphically insanely beautiful. It's like one of the best looking games, like not only of its generation but probably that I played in general. I think it looks incredible. Like the lighting effects in particular, like the way that the camera interacts with like the light and like shadow that you're in the game, and like if you're looking into the sun or if you're like going from a dark area into a light area, is like so nuanced, and like it just looked so good that it basically never stopped being amazing. And like, you know, all the texturing and like the environment design and stuff was really cool, and the music was really nice, and yeah, I don't know. There's so much more tedium than I forgave. Lots more back then. I don't mind tedium too much. I think that by the time I went through this final part of the game, 4 times, I was like kind of really being like, okay, I'm really glad there's not another ending to get. A 5-star water flow system entertainment, exactly. Really like the story of Drakengard 3 more. I'd like to play the Drakengard game sometime. Seems cool. Series. NieR 2 makes the final ending stuff more worth it? I'm really curious how I would feel about Automata now. Because when I played it, back when it came out, I thought it was like kind of neat, but I think that my memory of how much I liked that game is that I liked it less than this game. Because even though I couldn't access the game like emotionally, I did like the characters. Like I like NieR himself and I like Vice, especially their relationship with each other. And you know, Kaine obviously and Emil are probably like they're great characters. Even though Kaine is just kind of like a soundboard that says cuss words for like a lot of her dialogue. You know, they're all good characters. I think like maybe if I had played this back at the time that it came out, the like you are the bad guy kind of thing would feel like a little bit more fresh, because it seems like that's been done quite a bit. So if I try to imagine what I would feel like playing this in 2011, I probably would have liked it more. But I don't know. I think I might have liked it in different ways then. I mean, who can say? That's a different Graphy. That's like a different species from Graphy of 2024. Played this game generally on Thursdays after coming home very late at night. Oh, we got a trophy from college. Oh, did it delete my trophy data? Oh no, it's just deleting the save files. Thanks for playing. Oh, you're welcome. When I had nothing to do the next day, and I think that's the ideal way to play it. My feeling of the two versus Automata is Automata is a much better made game, but it's not as good. Yeah, I think that like that's the big problem of that, is that I think that my problems with this game is not that it's not well made, or I really don't mind that the combat is like super rudimentary. I mean, it's not really like the point of the game, especially when the rudimentary combat, especially in the second, in like New Game Plus and onward, becomes like even more trivial because you're so strong. Like the game has like boosted your power so much to make you feel like you're like a all-powerful villain. It's like I didn't want the game to have like refined combat made by Platinum Games. That's like not anything that I would ever put on my list of like complaints that I have about this game. Teen is a previous evolution. That's the thing that laid the egg for your later self. Not even a Grunty or a Bullfango at that point. It's frightening to think about. My Chivo! Hey Lily. How's it going? They can never take away your trophies. Bottles the Mole finally went through with his threat to delete your gamepad. Hey! The flower! So the save file was deleted, but we do have a trace of like evidence of what we did. That's cool. Does anything change on the title screen if I wait long enough? Now what? NieR is over. I kind of honestly am a little bit like done. Like I want to take a shower first and foremost. Now you can buy the DLC. No, thank you. Does anything change in the game if you play the whole thing again? I don't care. It doesn't it also not let you make a new game with the same name ever again? Yeah, I think that is true. I think I do remember reading that. I don't want anybody to think that the fact that I am kind of like just like done with the game means that I don't like it, because I did like it quite a bit. This is a pretty fantastic game. Probably among the best games of like this console generation. We're talking about like mainstream like studio games. So yeah, cool. Cool stuff. I wonder if my trophies are still there. Yeah, they're still there. That's evidence of what we did, right? I wonder if there's just like no utility for the game to delete your trophy data. You know, it says defeat the shade inside you within 3.5 minutes, but he wasn't inside of us. I wonder what all these other Chivos are. Probably like fishing bullshit and things like that. I don't think they can revoke trophies because it's stored in the PS3 servers. That would make sense. Well, I don't know. That was like a little bit tedious. I don't know if I just wanted to go take a shower, honestly, after that. So, I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to stream more today. The Dark Souls box. Box? It's metaphorical inside? I bet Yoko Taro wanted to make it erase the trophies too, but Sony was like, no, you can't do that. He cried. Well, thank you guys for watching today. Tomorrow, we're going to be starting Resident Evil Dead Aim, which is a PS2 era game by Kavia, the same studio that made NieR, making a game in the Resident Evil Gun Survivor series, which everyone loves. Everyone loves Gun Survivor. Don't you? I played that game a lot as a teenager and liked it. So that's fun. Hopefully. I hope it's fun. Hold up. No, don't play that ad. And we're also going to start Enchanted Arms, which is a like 360 era From Software RPG that seems very, very odd. I am excited to see more of that game. You will play Bullet Witch. I'm kind of curious about that game. It seems like it's like hard to get it working correctly, maybe. Chivo for catching 10,000 moat carps. No! Please, no! So messed up. RE Survivor removed the light gun controls from the US release. It's probably why everybody hated that game. I love Gun Survivor. Does not know Gun Survivor at all. So Gun Survivor is a Resident Evil sub-series where you run around as a character, and when you see enemies, you can go into like first person, and it's like got light gun. It's like a light gun game at that point, but I think that a lot of people never got to play them as light gun games, and so you just have like a janky game where you control the crosshair with like the analog stick, which is what I'm gonna be doing, which is very funny. Want to play the Resident Evil PS2 multiplayer game? It does seem interesting. NieR is the longest game so far? Really? Enchanted Arms had some funny voice acting from what I've seen of it. Enchanted Arms is probably long. I'll give you a zip for Outbreak if you want. I've played it recently. Hi, Ilya. Well, anyway, for now, we're gonna go raid Drop, who's playing The Sniper 2 for PS2 with Margot. So enjoy that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? You have a nice rest of your Saturday, alright? I hope. Too. Good emote. And thank you again for watching. We're finally done with NieR. Now maybe I can put things on YouTube that people will watch again. So, yep. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy Drop and Margot stream, which I'm gonna be going over to now.